Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lao 101 channel, the channel that will help you learn Lao by yourself. And today we are going to learn about grammar lessons on present continuous. Let's begin with the affirmative sentence. The structure for present continuous is that you begin with subject or pronoun and then the word kamlang. This is comparison to the ing word in English. But then it's kamlang, and then you have the verb here after that, and the noun. Let's look at the example here. Khoi, the subject, means I. Kamlang, the ing word, ing word. Pai, go. Hong hien, school. I am going to school. I am going to school. So let's look at the next example. แม่ mom กำลังไปตลาด mom is going to market ตลาด so the underlined word here you can change it with any other noun. For example แม่กำลังไปห้องสมุด แม่กำลังไปห้านตัดผม barbershop. So you can change the pronoun here, changing the verb here, or changing the noun here for the place. Lao, he or she กำลังกินข้าวเช้า กิน eating ข้าวเช้า ข้าวเช้า breakfast กำลัง Lao กำลังกินข้าวเช้า And now let's move to the negative sentence. When I start doing this, I think about my own language. It's actually quite hard for me to think about negative sentence in terms of present continuous because we rarely say it in continuous. We usually use the word jabo. So jabo means will not. So basically, if this can be used quite commonly, but then if you want to be quite exactly like in English, you can say it with ค่อยกำลัง and then with the connection word here ว่า means that or to ค่อยกำลังว่าจะบ่ so when compare it to in English it will be something around like I'm about not to go to school. So ค่อยกำลัง ค่อยกำลังว่าจะบ่ไปโรงเรียน so I'm about not to go to school ค่อยกำลังว่าจะบ่ไปโรงเรียน Let's look at another example of the negative present continuous. So in last example I put the word กำลังว่าจะบ่ so it's about not to. That's why I said when I think about Lao language, we actually don't really say the negative in form of present continuous. We usually use the future tense, the negative future tense, to replace the word. So when comparing English, that's why it's not exactly match. But in the context of Lao, I would recommend that you shorten just to say jabo. It would simplify the way for you to speak. But this would need practice for you to understand the actual context when people might still say this and when people use just this. But I would say that in terms of negative present continuous, we can usually use this. So I will say it in Lao just to give the sense. แม่กำลังว่าจะบ่ไปตลาด so mom is about not to go to the market. So, but we can say that แม่ จะบ่ไปตลาดแม่จะบ่ไปตลาด so in this context we might say oh is mom going to the market now oh แม่กำลังไปตลาดบ่แม่จะบ่ไปตลาด so this is how you can say and respond in Lao form that แม่กำลังว่าจะบ่ไปตลาด okay I will now move on to the question sentence because with negative is rarely used so I can't really think of any other example so let's learn this question type so again beginning with subject pronoun and the word กำลัง verb noun or บ่ in the end so when the word in Lao beginning with บ่ it usually means a question sentence for example here เจ้ากำลังไปโรงเรียนบ่ are you going to school and when you notice here we just use you and กำลัง and the verb is actually at the back of the word ing and โรงเรียนand we just put the words the question mark question at the end and the structure is still like an affirmative sentence in English เจ้ากำลังไปโรงเรียนบ่เจ้ากำลังจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ so you notice here in Lao I actually would still put the word จะเจ้ากำลังจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ so basically it's similar to the future continuous เจ้ากำลังจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ or you can say เจ้ากำลังไปโรงเรียนบ่ แม่กำลังจะไปตลาดบ่ is mom going to go to the market again จะ means will so แม่กำลังไปตลาดบ่ or you can say แม่กำลังจะไปตลาดบ่ or you can say แม่กำลังไปตลาดบ่ is mom going to the market แม่นแล้ว yes แม่กำลังไปตลาด or you can say บ่แม่กำลังไปวัด no mom is going to temple เรากำลังกินข้าวเช้าบ่ Lao he or she is in here eat กินเรากำลังกินข้าวเช้า breakfast ข้าวเช้าบ่เรากำลังกินข้าวเช้าบ่ Now I just put some of the frequent kind of like question or perhaps like an easy example a few sentences for you to review and see how it's putting the present continuous in different contexts for example เจ้า you กำลังเฮ็ด means doing เฮ็ด means do หยัง what so what are you doing เจ้ากำลังเฮ็ดหยังเจ้ากำลังเฮ็ดหยังเจ้ากำลังเฮ็ดหยัง what are you doing เจ้ากำลังเฮ็ดหยัง what are you doing ข้อยกำลังแต่งกินให้แม่ข้อย I กำลังอิงแต่งกิน means cooking ให้ for This is a connection word. For mom แม่ for mom I'm cooking for mom ค่อยกำลังแต่งกินให้แม่ I'm cooking for mom ตอนนี้ now ตอนนี้ I forgot to put here ตอนนี้เจ้า you กำลังอยู่ไส means where ตอนนี้เจ้ากำลังอยู่ไส ตอนนี้เจ้ากำลังอยู่ไส where are you now ค่อยกำลังอยู่เฮือนแม่ค่อยกำลังอยู่เฮือนแม่เฮือน means house แม่ mom ค่อยกำลังอยู่เฮือนแม่ I'm at mom's house ค่อยกำลังรู้สึกเมื่อยรู้สึก feeling เมื่อยรู้สึก feel ค่อยกำลังรู้สึกเมื่อย I'm feeling tired ค่อยกำลังถูกให้ออกเวียก so this is a passive voice sentence being forced being ค่อยกำลัง ing ถูก means is the words for being doing something but then it also have another meanings like correct or cheap this word or could be in the form of passive voice of being doing something so in this context here ถูกให้ออกเวียก means to resign so in this context I'm being forced to resign ค่อยกำลังถูกให้ออกเวียก It's just an example of how you put in the context in conversation and I think perhaps this question kind of like situation could help you in terms of learning new words ค่อยกำลังซอกเวียกใหม่ซอก means to find to look for เวียก work ใหม่ new ค่อยกำลังซอกเวียกใหม่ I'm looking for new work ค่อยกำลังคิดฮอดเจ้าคิดฮอด thinking about or missing เจ้า you ค่อยกำลังคิดฮอดเจ้า I'm thinking about you or I'm missing you ค่อยกำลังคิดหาวิธีแก้ปัญหาอยู่กำลัง again in word คิด to think คิดหา means to think and to find this word to คิด means think หา to find วิธี way แก้ปัญหา to solve problem so you is the ending word of something that is being done currently so ค่อยกำลังคิดหาวิธีแก้ปัญหาอยู่ค่อยกำลังคิดหาวิธีแก้ปัญหาอยู่ so I'm thinking to find ways to solve problem ค่อยกำลังคิดหาวิธีแก้ปัญหาอยู่ค่อยกำลังว่าจะบ่ไปลิ้นหลายคือเก่าอีกแล้ว so ค่อย means I กำลังว่าจะบ่ so it's a negative thinking about not to กำลังว่าจะบ่ ไปลิ้น go out หลาย a lot คือเก่า like previously อีก อีกแล้ว อีกแล้ว means anymore like before anymore ค่อยกำลังว่าจะบ่ไปลิ้นหลายคือเก่าอีกแล้ว I'm thinking about not to go out a lot like before anymore ค่อยกำลังพา to take ลูก children ออกไป to go out ลอยน้ำ swimming ค่อยกำลังพาลูกออกไปลอยน้ำค่อยกำลังพาลูกออกไปลอยน้ำI'm taking the children to swimming. That's the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching, and then I hope you find this useful. It's actually quite difficult lesson for me actually to try to explain this present continuous tense, because when I compare to English, in some contexts like in the negative form, we will usually use it with the present future tense, the negative future tense, to replace the present continuous form of saying it. It's actually my first time to notice my own language as well. Sometimes we just take it for granted when we speak it and then really look into the detail, and that's a learning curve for me as well to explain my own language to another culture or another language. I hope it's not too complicated for you. Thanks for watching, and if you think you enjoy this and know someone who might be interested in Lao language, please share and subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.